we're
moving along here.
Moving along pretty quickly.
I actually do not know who we have coming up now. Oh, look, it says it right there on the screen in front of us. We're gonna are gonna have Echo Fox, MVG, MkLeo going up against MVG ScAtt. So we're gonna have an MVG team kill here.
Yeah, you know, obviously, ScAtt been on a bit of a tear lately.
Yes.
Switching over to the Snake rather than the Mega Man that he was usually playing before. But MkLeo, I mean, look, man, like, doesn't matter whether he's in winners or losers. At some point during that game 4, he just becomes a god.
Right. Now, I was talking to my other commentary cohorts this week, and a lot of us circled this match in particular as this is where things can get really interesting because MkLeo has been on a tear since the season started.
Yep.
Since the since the new PGR season started, he's dropped a total of 4 sets.
That's insane.
All to top 20 players, mind you.
Yeah.
1 to Kameme, 2 to Mars, 1 to Samsora. And you know, his track record speak for itself. Leo is head and shoulders one of the best players in the world. But, okay, I was going to say if ScAtt opted to go Mega Man, I think that matchup's legitimately bad for Joker. We'll see how bad this matchup is for him in Snake, but, you know, that's neither here nor there. While I do think that Snake does okay in this matchup, I just feel like, you know, Arsene just kind of, and this kind of makes things hard for him.
We've already seen the way he started it off. A lot of times you want to trade, I mean, not a lot of times. The main toolkit of Snake is to get you to be a little bit antsy. You come in, you take a lot of damage, and you get more trades than he's willing to get. MkLeo was opting to go for a zoning approach at the start so he can see if he can get him to react. But the timer of the C4 gonna explode on its own, gonna mess everybody up. But here we go. You may have grenades, but I got damage over time. And I have the Rebellion Guard to get on those explosions.
Yep, I was just gonna bring that up, and that's gonna be a huge factor here. Being able to just kind of disregard grenades, you know, fighting against Snake, that's huge, because that's half the matchup right there. And Leo almost getting the Tetrakarn right there on the C4, maybe trying to catch ScAtt and fall asleep with the wheel right there.
I think part of it had to do with the Cypher as well. Between the Trickling Grenade and the Cypher, Tetrakarn is going to be online all the time. And ScAtt taking a very scenic route, because you just have to. And that also stalls, but there's no need for a stall. Joker gonna close that out with that back air.
Yeah, even despite the stall right there, Leo able to convert that stock. Without Joker, without Arsene, he's so good at, you know, converting these kills, you know, with, you know, back air into the fair drag downs. Without Arsene, it's just proof for how, you know, technically sound he is as a player.
Yeah,
so.
It's always nice to have Big Brother come in and fight your battles for you every once in a while, but sometimes you got to hold it on your own. And being a very strong Arsene-less Joker is so huge, but you're going to be a very weak Arsene-less Joker after that first stock is going to be taken away.
Yeah, that was a great wait right there from ScAtt. Maybe trying to see if Leo was probably anticipating the dash attack. He just got it when, you know, he was in the lag window. So
exactly, it's not an opportunity you usually get against Leo too often, but when you have that opportunity, you got to capitalize on it. Because if he missed, we'd be looking at an Arsene still 3-stock Leo.
You see ScAtt going for these like really hard reads with the forward smashes, but just not working out for him. So.
Yeah, exactly, and a lot of times you can catch people off guard. It does kill really early, but MkLeo is always on the move. Like, you don't see him standing in shield all that often unless he knows he can get maybe a parry opportunity or a mistake out of you.
There you go. Great conversion with the downward guns right there, while also rebounding off the grenade hit.
Yeah, and even at 179%, he's completely willing and able to wait, because all he needs is that one mishap, and that Arsene coming in, closing it out. And good. I like the fact we're seeing more and more players as the matches progress staying on an Angel platform when Arsene's out. Just get that extra time off.
Yeah, absolutely. Like, any less time you have to spend with Arsene in the field, the better. But right now, Leo does not matter. All he takes is just those couple of hits, and, you know, you're already back in disadvantage.
You're already dead again. And right now, this is okay. The grenade was able to keep him alive. That drag down could have led to a down smash, giving him stage positioning. And whenever you could force Snake to have to recover low instead of high, you know Leo's going to go off there and go get him. Oh, no, looking like an acrobat out here.
Okay, almost had the right idea with the C4 right there, but Leo just so smooth to get out of the way of that. Now ScAtt having a rough time right now. The Cypher buying him some time to get back to the ledge.
Yeah, not enough health. Consistently canceling these up Bs off the ledge, and ScAtt hasn't been able to adjust to him just yet. Maybe he'll show a short hop, you know, nair, force him back off stage, make him respect it. But Leo just playing just full stage away from him, not even trying to approach.
Ooh, okay, that could have been a huge punish right there as he missed the up B. But Oh, okay.
Wow, the mental awareness after that entire wall to come at you like that and still make it back. And unfortunately for ScAtt, he ain't making it back from anything. The stock loss is going to be his to be had. And Leo taking that game 1.
Yeah, Joker looking very cool right there as MkLeo takes that first game. And again, you know, it wasn't too bad that early, you know, that the beginning of that first stock for ScAtt. But again, MkLeo just so good at just pressing his advantage, knowing, you know, hitting Snake where it hurts. His recovery obviously is one of the weakest aspects about him. And Joker being able to bypass grenades both with, you know, Rebels guarding the explosions and also just shooting them with the neutral beam. Like, it just takes that whole aspect of Snake's set play and just completely turns it on his head.
Yeah, with, you know, with Leo having Joker and Arsene pretty much being his own solo raid team, going ahead of the curve, pretty much against everybody. The way that he is able to hold advantage and the way he's been able to bait out bad defensive options against a lot of players, it really is a cut above the rest on everybody right now. And you saw a couple moments there where ScAtt couldn't figure it out, but here's what you pointed out before.
Yes, so I legitimately think this matchup might be bad for Joker, and I'm going to tell you why. Mega Man is able to control a space that not many characters can do well in. You can't camp him because he can just kind of shoot the lemons back at you, and you can't play, you know, too close up to him because obviously you risk getting hit by Metal Blade and Leaf Shield. And then the mid-range is annoying because you got to worry about both of those things.
Exactly,
so.
And you saw the way that Kameme was able to handle that over at EVO. One of the few people who was able to make the Joker matchup look rough and gets the tech chase follow-up off of that too. That, by the way, I only learned recently. If you do the auto-cancel down air, you can convert into the up air very quickly.
Yes,
excuse me, up tilt.
Yeah, but already Arsene on deck right now. And already ScAtt doing a pretty okay job right now. That dash attack being interrupted by the pellets. And again, just look at how much damage he's able to get when he's up close to him, Ajax.
And look how much better this matchup's looking so far. The fact that ScAtt doesn't need to approach, you see MkLeo just looking for that one jump so he can get that back air he's looking for.
Yeah, now that being said, it is still Joker. Like,
yeah, exactly.
You know, Mega Man, when he's in disadvantage, you know, that hitbox-less recovery, you know, definitely leaves a lot to be desired. But
and MkLeo adjusting accordingly, scouting out the attempted up tilt on maybe a short hop in. Gonna punish him hard with that forward smash.
Yeah, ScAtt going for a home run read right there, but coming up short. And Leo, he won't miss that punish ever.
Yeah,
so.
Hopefully that's just an 0 for 1 and not a future 0 for 2. We are 1 for 2. Gonna close out that stock.
Yeah, that back air, sealing out the deal right there. But once in, Leo wasting no time, just going right back to the ledge. You see how ScAtt opts to get off. That forward air going to trade, you know, with the hitbox that Leo was opting to throw out.
Yeah, and you see that Leo now at these full screen ranges, he's staying just enough away where if he uses Rebel's Guard, he's not going to get punished for it. So he's taking the extra bar where he can and trying to go for a couple tech chases there, looking like just a man on fire. But 66%, not too bad for ScAtt.
Yeah, and great job at the wall jump to convert into the Metal Blade right there. Ooh, but that down air is going to convert, and just a little bit off of the up air conversion.
And here we go. Now, what's he going to do for a landing? I like the idea of using Rush to get himself a little bit more time to figure out what he's going to do on his way down. But Leo already scouting out these aggressive landings. What's he going to do? Yeah, that's a genius level play right there. If he can get him after, like, on his way up before the 2-frame happens, he could convert right into that down air.
Okay, Leo going to be without Arsene. With that dash attack, he punish the up smash out of shield. A fantastic killing option for Mega Man, and ScAtt has himself a lead.
Get off me, bro. That up smash was the perfect answer he needed right there. However, we already know that Leo just trying to find that one mistake. He's gotten quite a few defensive mishaps out of ScAtt. But with a stock lead, Mega Man doesn't really need to approach that much.
Yeah, no, I agree completely. But Leo, when he's down, gets very brave. It's almost like he pushes his advantage harder when he's at a deficit. It's like it's a challenge to him. He's opening up the third gate or something. Yeah, as you see him able to clean up that stock relatively easily.
And sometimes you just got to drop the weights on him real quick and make him look very scared. But here we go right away. Every time he's behind, like you said, he just gets that momentum that he needs. Not far off of getting the percent lead back, but he's looking very confident, not really taking too many pellets, and not that much damage since he took that stock.
There you go, goes for the forward throw right there. Throws the Metal Blade up, maybe trying to see if Leo is going to recover directly above him.
Possibly. I think he was looking for a jump in, so if he caught him with the Metal Blade, he could have converted to a back air, force him back off stage again. But ScAtt holding this percent lead.
Okay, getting the conversion off of the Crash Bomber. but again, not going to be able to get too gnarly a string out of that.
I can definitely see Leo being one of those people that spends plenty of time in the lab, just not only practicing turnip combos, but stuff like, I wonder what I could get off of Crash Bomber combos.
Yeah. Okay, but here comes the fun part. Yeah, okay. That would have been nuts.
If he was able to convert off of that on the Tetracon from Rush. But we're at kill percent on both players. ScAtt currently still in for the time being. You see ScAtt playing very afraid, but playing on retreat. It's the right call.
Yeah, but he wasn't able to get center stage back until just then, and that was the scariest part. Like, even though he was camping out Leo, not getting hit.
It gets the anti-air on that up smash. Oh, he gets him off of that, but just barely. And Leo actually moving himself out of positioning because he did the back air. Most people would have just tried to recover or air dodge there. That was very, very dangerous, but Leo going to keep himself alive.
Yeah, this is going to be nuts, man. I don't know if Leo's going to be able to get ScAtt back, before this stock finishes.
Oh, that back throw should do it. Plenty of pummels, and that should be an even game, 1 game apiece.
Yeah, and just like I said, like, the range that Mega Man plays at, and you have to play against, whatever it is, it just might be the remedy for Joker. That's something that I don't think we saw it in that game, but Pella's actually clashed with the AHA. He did not go through it. So.
And there was a couple times as well where every time he tried to use the Metal Blade against him, he would put out something like the Crash Bomber to stop it. So the mental awareness of ScAtt in the projectile war was in his favor. We might not see the switch yet, but we have seen on Twitter that there have been multiple times where Leo has said that he has a counter pick for matchups like this. So if ScAtt can take the lead, I wonder if we'll see it.
I think if ScAtt wins this other game, we might see Leo switch characters.
And a very good call on ScAtt. Don't go back to back. Like, even though you got Battlefield, a great stage for Snake, that match was much better for you going into this next game.
All right, but here we go, folks.
Here we go. ScAtt just trying to find his offense. They begin. Try and go for a hard reset. They're looking for a spot dodge. Could have been some decent damage, but still pressing advantage.
Yeah, and we'll see if the tri-platform layout, maybe, again, alleviate some of the pressure of Mega Man from Leo. It's going to give him an area to approach from above a little bit safer.
Here we go, trying to find his way back on the stage yet again. The ledge capabilities of Leo are so strong. Just constantly keeping people forced at the ledge. What? ScAtt gonna find his route in.
There you go. Just look at all the damage he gets from that leaf blaze, that leaf shield, man. It's crazy.
Yeah, exactly. Just being able to force the initiative by walking up while having a protective shield around you. But with Tetracon online, you know that Leo might just be looking for that opportunity to abuse that down B if he decides to approach with it.
There you go. You see ScAtt doing a smart thing, just waiting out the, ScAtt. Oh, but the Crash Bomber almost ruining things for him right there.
Yeah, and a perfect stall from Leo as well, because if he pulled it any earlier, that back air was going to catch that up B on its way back in.
Gets him with the back air regardless, though.
Ooh, that could have been my really goodness, looking sweet. Oh, here we go, the drag down, but not going to get the kill.
There you go, ScAtt lives to see another day. What's the ledge trap situation going to be? Great dashing right there from Leo after using the neutral B.
Yeah, using that gun slide, that's what we'll call it. Back throw, though, doesn't need any type of extra technical capabilities, just one swift chuck.
That's all you need. There you go, gets the drag down, reacts to him being on the platform still and gets the up smash. So Leo wasting no time evening up the game right there.
Yeah, that's that consistent combo ability that we see out of Leo all the time, especially when you give him a couple extra platforms to work with. He usually doesn't drop that drag down. But ScAtt, once again, starting off this next stock with the percent lead.
Yeah, again, like this is, ScAtt's kind of been able to dictate the pace of the match with how, well he's able to not only play with the projectiles, but also, camp out ScAtt. Leo doesn't really have much of an answer for that really high recovery right there.
I think that's the big part of this set so far with the change, is that he's been able to control the pace so much better, not really needing to commit to trying to set up traps with Snake, instead just playing out of range to annoy MkLeo from really getting anything started.
Ooh, that up tilt could have gotten punished way harder.
Oh, that might
no. Be death.
Yeah, he air dodged already, so he had no other options. And for ScAtt, that is not what you want at all, but Leo's going to take that, put it in the books, and move forward with that, because that is definitely a gift.
Yeah, man, you definitely hate to see that sort of thing happen, and, hopefully that's not the nail in the coffin that does it in for ScAtt in this game. But let's see how he responds, because Leo, I don't know if he's going to give him the chance to breathe.
Yeah, no, definitely not. When you have this stock up right now, you got to be willing to take these trades. And you see just that lingering damage, that damage over time. And now Leo going in. That's exactly what he should be doing in the situation while the stock up.
See ScAtt just doing, walking away. Leo again trying to, get something crazy with the grappling hook cancels right there.
Yeah, and you throw off people's timing a lot. There you go, holding on to it as long as possible, but could have been a mistake. That ends up getting the coverage anyways. Good option coverage from ScAtt. You really like the way that he's playing so far.
Ooh, okay. ScAtt got caught trying to pull another metal blade right there, but got, screwed when it was still stuck in the ground. Yeah,
and for ScAtt, he's sitting at 120 plus 130. Another one of those up airs can seal the deal. You see Leo just trying to exert as much pressure as possible. Oh my word, if that happens again, I think ScAtt will be looking for the down air.
Oh yeah, I wouldn't be surprised. Like, especially at this point when he's down by like a whole, crap ton. Like, he definitely has to do something crazy, but it does not matter. The fair one's gonna drive down up smash. That'll get the job done as Leo goes up into rubber game right here. And that was a great response right there. Like, that SC definitely kind of took some of the wind out of the sails for ScAtt right there because he definitely had really good momentum. But, Leo, again, we take those and just capitalizing nicely and winning that game right there. So
exactly.
Has himself on set point right now.
And outside of that one mistake, like, his batting average was perfectly fine. He was making a lot of great calls. He was hitting all the right reads. But as soon as he gave that stock lead up to Leo, he just turned it up, and he's like, he knew. It's like, if I don't go in now, I am not going to be able to establish that same type of pressure and fear that I want. Sure, ScAtt was able to close out the stock afterwards, but you already saw the change of pace out of Leo.
Without a doubt. So here we go. Game 4 will be Mega Man versus Joker. Once again.
Hey, going into game number 4 here. Now, we already know game number 4 Leo is not something anybody ever wants to see at any point in bracket, especially in recent history. But this time, in the lead rather than behind.
Oh, yeah. But regardless, the number 4 definitely resonates and sends chills down your spine in regard to Leo. So let's see if he's going to be able to, press on forward here, or ScAtt will send it to a game 5.
Yeah, for ScAtt, already, for the first time pretty much in the set, being behind a % lead at the start. And I think a bit of that is the momentum carrying over from Leo in the last game.
There we go. Again, Leo making great work with that landing neutral air. Getting the combo. Okay, that get-up attack saving ScAtt's bacon right there. That could have been really bad.
Exactly. No proactive early reaction out of ScAtt there. Because of that, he was able to avoid getting hit from an early roll and keeping himself alive that much longer. Get a force a back throw. Where's he gonna go with it? Still plenty of recoverability.
Ooh, D-drop into the back air. That's gonna be just a remedy that ScAtt needed right there to take that stop.
Beautiful multi-option coverage option right there. Gets neutral get up, gets the jump, and he was able to call him out on the jump because of it. Looking at a stock lead.
There you go, but Leo continuing to fight right now. Ooh, that could have been a way bigger punish for ScAtt right there.
And luckily for ScAtt, was able to actually tech his way out of there. Not going to get hit by the fall down up air that Leo was looking for, who's been able to close out most of his recent stocks with.
There you go. Leaf Shield once again. Gonna at least buy ScAtt a reset of neutral.
The boy in blue coming to help you. He's currently getting Arsene in the back air, not going to close it out. But you see Leo digging deep, forcing him to recover high after dropping down. Great conditioning from Leo.
Yeah, and ScAtt again just gonna wait on the platform. Let that meter fall down as quickly as I can before you gotta get back into the thick of things.
Yeah, and that's the best option right there. Last thing you want to do is just approach. Like we've already said that people have been stalling a lot more, but look what happens when you go in against Leo. He's already starting to get this quick damage racked up. Only 28% though.
Yeah, man. Ooh, that forward smash just having enough reach right there.
Yeah, plasma cannon greater than guns, and unfortunately for Leo, he's looking at a stock percent deficit, being forced in the corner again. Ooh! Absolutely beautiful. You've seen him go for it multiple times throughout the day, but that time it was on the high portion, getting the 2-frame as soon as he finished with the grapple hook.
All right, so ScAtt getting the conversion he needed. Let's see what the answer is from Leo.
Oh my word, getting the regrab after the down air, going 40%. What a good answer from ScAtt. ScAtt looking primed and ready to continue this stock straight to the blast zone, but Leo finally finding his way out of there.
Yeah, the bad man is back. Let's see what the answer is going to be from ScAtt here.
And ScAtt just trying to play it simple, just trying to play back, going for the early high recovery. You already saw Leo was digging deep. Leo might look for that option the next time round, but let's see what happens.
Back there gonna, again, set ScAtt up for the edge guard situation. Ooh, he's out of resources, gonna be forced to up B again.
Yeah, there it is, yep. And as soon as he pulled that air dodge, plenty of frame trap availability for Leo, going for not 1 but 2 back airs.
Yeah, man, again, Leo just going right back to work here. Ooh, that could have been really rough for ScAtt right there, but again, big damage coming out from the leaf shield. Gets it again!
Works, try again. And that's exactly what he needed. There's that down air into up tilt I was mentioning earlier. Unfortunately for ScAtt, he didn't get him where he needed.
Oh my god!
Oh my, the mental awareness of Leo to go for the re-up B. If he pulled it early, he would have been dead.
Uh-oh, but here we go, gets the neutral to the dash attack again. ScAtt is back. Oh, gets the down throw.
All right, if you're ScAtt, you gotta play scared here. It's like you said earlier, he was deciding to just camp, run away with Rush. There's no point in trying to approach. Just take as much time as you need, because if you overcommit, go downstairs, you might catch a beating.
Yeah, you might get caught by Big Brother. Ooh. Ooh, that could have been it right there. Oh, but the forward smash and the cross up, and it is enough. Leo, ice cold in Game 4, Ajax. Moving on in winners bracket.
Keeping that win percentage in Game 4s at an all-time high, absolutely making no sense, but it's a good reason why he's been able to constantly climb the bracket. ScAtt even smiling that off says, yeah, I got red. Yo, you got me. All right, you got me, bro. You got me. But
yo, word?
And very impressive play from ScAtt. Obviously, the swap from Mega Man, much better.
It really makes you think. If you just started the game with Mega Man, things could have been different.
Yeah, and you know, I really like the adaptation he was making in a lot of those situations, especially the Crash Bomber positioning compared to before,
yes,
putting
absolutely.
it at the high end and then forcing it to go low, trying to get him to go a little bit early, but the last few, fortunately couldn't close it out on that last one he was looking for, and MkLeo was able to close it out.
Yeah, man, I just think Leo's just bravery when he knows that he's down and he knows you're going to get scared at some point. You know, I have this crazy comeback factor with Joker and Arsene, and you're going to crack, and I'm going to seat my way through that crack, and I'm going to forward smash you, and you're going to die from across the stage.
I can't remember who said it. I'm pretty sure it was in a tweet. But somebody asked Leo, like, how do you do it? Like, how do you remain so consistent? And without a second, like, blink, just looking at him was like, have Arsene. Like, no matter what, he always has that comeback factor in Arsene, knowing that when he's without it, he's got to wait it out, get that time, and he brings it back. So Leo going to continue to move on, and what a set.
Yeah, man, that was absolutely fantastic. Like I said, I circled that set, earlier this weekend. I'm just like, that could be very interesting, and sure enough, it was. But we're going to keep trucking along.